Hey, FPL legends! Welcome back to another action-packed episode of FPL Wiki. I'm absolutely buzzing to share my transfer plans for Game Week 37. But hey, before we dive headfirst into the FPL madness, do me a solid and drop a comment, smash that like and subscribe button. I am so grateful for your support, which keeps this channel going and allows me to post new FPL content every week. Let's quickly review Game Week 36 before moving on to Game Week 37. Overall, I scored a strong 59, -4 points, giving me a small green arrow to 750k. Here's how it all unfolded. Picking David Raya instead of Alphonse Areola turned out to be a big mistake. Areola kept a clean sheet, got save points, and earned bonus points for a total of 8 points. Raya, on the other hand, conceded twice in the space of 2 minutes. Forest at home to Leicester didn't go to script. Forest defenders were understandably really popular, favoured for a clean sheet, but Leicester ended up putting 2 past them. City kept a clean sheet against Southampton away, that's their 3rd clean sheet in their last 4. City only conceded 0.11 xG from 0 shots on target. Daniel Munoz got an assist and a clean sheet when Palace defeated Spurs 2-0. Ismaila Sarr provided the assist for the 2nd goal. Mbeumo and Rodgers provided an assist and got 1 point for clean sheets for a total of 6 points. Nothing from Salah again, a 5th blank in 7 matches for the Liverpool forward. How crazy is that given the season he had? Like I said in the last video, I sold Omar Marmush for a -4 after it leaked that he was going to be benched and bought Yoane Wissa in his place. But things didn't go as planned. Wissa had scored against the bottom 3 on all 5 occasions he'd faced them, but he blanked on the 6th and final time. In the week I bought him in for a hit, he took 5 shots as well, ended up getting a yellow for an attempted overhead kick, and ended up kicking Greaves in the head. In the end, Wissa and Marmush got the same number of points. Captain Chris Wood saved the game week. He scored his 20th goal of the season and got 2 bonus points for a total of 8 points. I got 27 points on the bench, which is frustrating considering I got only 7 when I used my bench boost. That brings an end to Game Week 36. Let's move on to Game Week 37 now. The squad looks good for the remaining 2 games, but Trossard looked like he picked up a hamstring injury over the weekend, and I plan on selling him. There are a couple of players I could take a 1-week punt on, like Marco Asensio, Gabriel Martinelli, and Cole Palmer. At this moment, I'm planning on selling Trossard for Palmer. Palmer has 1 goal in his last 15 games, but with Man United in the Europa League final on Wednesday, I expect them to rotate heavily. Chelsea need to win their next 2 games to qualify for the Champions League, and with Palmer's low ownership, I'm very tempted by the Chelsea forward. Having said that, this is my team for Game Week 37. In goal, it's David Raya. If Arsenal lose to Newcastle, Newcastle will go above them to 2nd in the league, so Arsenal will take the game seriously and will go with Raya. We have Daniel Munoz, Ezri Konsa, and Joko Gvardiol in defence. Back-to-back clean sheets for Villa, who have Champions League football on the line. Every game counts for them, and it's Spurs at home next, who may rotate again before the Europa League final. In midfield, we have Mohamed Salah, Bryan Mbeumo, Cole Palmer, Morgan Rodgers, and Ismaila Sarr. Mbeumo is a strong candidate for captaincy again. Only Salah has more points than Mbeumo this season. Brentford have scored 4 or more goals this season on 8 occasions. Fulham are next for Brentford at home. Morgan Rodgers has Spurs and Man United in his final 2 games, with the Europa final sandwiched in between game weeks 37 and 38. Rodgers has 8 goals and 10 assists so far this season. Up front, we have Chris Wood and Yoane Wissa. Chris Wood has scored 20 goals so far this season. Only Salah, Isaac, and Holland have scored more in the league. Additionally, only Isaac has more points than Wood for a forward in FPL. Forest will travel to the London Stadium to face West Ham, who have conceded 59 goals so far this season, which is the 5th highest in the league. There is no standout candidate for captaincy this week, but with Cole Palmer's low ownership and United's upcoming Europa League final, I'm looking at him to wear the captain's armband. With Chelsea fighting for a Champions League spot and playing at home, I'm leaning towards the Chelsea forward. Now it's your turn. Share who you are captaining in the comments below. I'd love to hear your strategies. And don't forget to follow me on X for live reactions and updates. Thanks for tuning in, legends. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the latest FPL tips, tricks, and drama. Catch you next time on FPL Wiki.